In this video, we're going to be ranking the best power forwards in NBA 2K23 My Team. We have a tier list here ranking from S all the way down to D tier, and in my S tier is going to be my top 5 power forwards in the game. First power forward here on the tier list is going to be Diamond AK-47. Now, I do think he's probably better at the small forward position, but Diamond AK just came out yesterday, and he is honestly one of the best defenders in the entire game. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'9" tall with a 7-foot wingspan. AK's also got a really good player model in game. And then, like I said, guys, look at these defensive stats: 90 block, 90 steal, has an 86 perimeter and an 80 interior defense. All around, though, he's a pretty decent card as well, but mainly just going to be on the court for defense. So AK going to start out in the A tier category. Looking at Boogie Cousins, I think he's a little bit better at power forward, so I think he's a little bit better at center than he is at power forward, so I'm gonna have to throw him in that B tier category. Looking at Amethyst Giannis, this dude, Giannis, just plays like an absolute demon in game. If you guys don't have this card from the token market, I would 1000% recommend picking him up. He's a power forward, 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan. We all know how glitchy Giannis is, especially at the start of the year. He's going to give you really good defense. He's going to be really fast, good at going to the basket, can even handle the ball a little bit. And if he's wide open in the corner, he can definitely knock down a three-pointer. So Giannis going to be in my A tier category, might even be in the top 5 power forwards. Looking at Amethyst Kevin Durant, he's very elite. I just think he's one tier below guys like Giannis and guys like AK. Looking at Julius Randle, another very solid power forward that I think is actually pretty underrated. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below. What would you guys change about my tier list? And just let me know any thoughts you guys have on stuff that I'm saying. Any power forwards maybe you would change. Just let me know. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you don't. Maybe you guys don't like the Giannis. I personally love him. Just let me know in the comment section down below. Looking at Julius Randle here, though, he's 6'8" tall with a 7-foot wingspan. This card's release is actually not that bad in game. Overall, stats wise, doesn't look to be the best power forward, but I would say he's probably at least in that B tier category. Now, Scotty Barnes, he's kind of on the same level as AK at small forward, but I think at the power forward spot, he's going to have to go in B tier. Way better at small forward, but for power forward, I'm going to throw him in that B tier category. Looking at our first pink diamond on the tier list, and it's going to be pink diamond Zach Randolph. I'm not sure if he's a top 5 power forward. The thing with these pink diamonds is a lot of them probably are, just because the fact that they have like very high stats and 10 Hall of Fame badges. That's kind of the only reason I'll probably put him in S tier, because he's a power forward center, 6'9" tall with a 7-foot wingspan. Honestly, guys, I think I'm going to put Zach Randolph in A tier. I don't think he's that much better or better than Giannis at all. Yes, he probably is a little bit better than Giannis and probably is the best in A tier. But I think you could really make the argument that Giannis and AK could be better than Zach Randolph. Now, one card we know with 1000% is an S tier is going to be Pink Diamond Blake Griffin. He just came out yesterday. And when I tell you guys, this Blake Griffin is an absolute dog. He is so good, man. Power forward center, 6'10" tall with a 6'11" wingspan, 83 3 ball, 88 mid-range is super nice for Blake. Blake is definitely not the best defender in the game. He's not that good on the defensive end, but he's a lot better than these stats and badges probably would show. I mean, he does actually have some pretty good defensive badges overall. And then he's obviously got a really good driving dunk. And that's just what's going to make Blake Griffin so overpowered. We all know slashing in the game, mashing in the game, going to the basket is super overpowered right now. So Blake Griffin definitely going to be in that S tier category. Looking at Elton Brand, he's probably going to be around the same as like a Zach Randolph, those type of players. I just don't know if I can throw them in S tier, but just because he's a pink diamond, we may have to. Elton Brand, though, I want to see, does he have a 3-ball? Because I know he's super fast, and a lot of people are saying he's a really good power forward. He's got 7'5" wingspan, he's 6'9" tall, and honestly, just like Giannis, he can probably shoot in the corner wide open. So I'm going to throw him in probably S tier. He looks a lot better than Zach Randolph. He looks kind of similar to a guy like Giannis, but I'm going to throw Elton Brand in that S tier category. Looking at Jalen Duran, he once again is a very good center. I think he's a little bit worse at power forward. So I might throw him in B tier and might throw him in A tier. I do want to quickly check out his stats here and just kind of see what he's looking like. He's either going to be low A tier or he's going to be really high B tier. Let me know what you guys think about Jalen Duran in the comment section down below. We'll obviously be looking at his diamond version. So he's 6'11" tall with a 7'5" wingspan. For me, though, he can't shoot 3-pointers, and I feel like your power forward should be able to at least knock down some sort of threes or at least be able to knock down a mid-range. So I think I'm going to have to put Jalen Duran in very high B tier. He's obviously going to be a great defender, has a really good wingspan, but for your power forward spot, you probably want someone that can knock down a 3. Looking at Horace Grant, he's going to be our first tier power forward. Really not the biggest fan of this card. Going to throw him in that C tier category. Kevin Love, this may surprise a lot of people. He is an absolute demon. He's the best popper in the game. He is so money from downtown. He is the best popper in the game. Really good release. Can knock down any three from pretty much anywhere on the court. So Kevin Love definitely going to be in my A tier. Next power forward here is going to be Rashard Lewis. Another A tier card. Super good power forward. Probably a little bit better at small forward though. Looking at Kevin Mchale, he's definitely going to be an S tier. This Kevin Mchale card, I'm surprised nobody really went for him right away. It's probably because he's like a power forward center, which isn't the most exciting position, but he's 6'10" tall with a 7'11" wingspan at the power forward spot, 83 3 ball, 85 mid range. He's got a 95 interior defense, 80 block, 75 perimeter. Like, he's a very good defender, an amazing rebounder, has a ton of good Hall of Fame defensive badges. So yeah, Kevin Mchale is definitely going to be in my S tier power forwards. Looking at the next power forward here on the tier list is going to be Diamond Lamar Odom, and he's going to be in my A tier category. We got Jermaine O'Neal. I'm going to be an S tier. He's probably the next card I'm going to go for the trophy case pink diamonds. He looks to be one of the best power forwards in the game. Then we got Paulo Banchero, who I think is going to go in that S tier category. If you guys have not used Paulo, or if you guys haven't played against him, he is a very elite power forward, and I think he's a little bit, I just misspelled his name. I think he's a little bit better than a guy like Giannis, so he's going to be in my S tier. He's going to be my 5th best power forward. He's 6'10" tall with a 7-foot wingspan. Yes, his 3-ball isn't the highest, but he's got a very, very good release, and overall, he just plays super well in games. So guys, that's pretty much going to be my tier list. I'll throw Pau Gasol in the B tier. He's very similar to a guy like Boogie Cousins. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.